You probably didn't plan on coming back here, eh? Well, plans do change, no? Are you angry? You're angry. There is this one thing I must do before I can recover the Ember.
Before? This is not a negotiation, Louis, so choose your next words carefully.
Whoa. Listen, there is someone who needs my help. You know me, always the good Samaritan.
Let me guess. Leon?
Yes, exactly. Leon and that young woman, they are both infected. They need this medicine. It slows the infection, and I know it works. I used it on myself. So,
Why does this matter to me?
Because you two are infected. It's what I researched for all these years, Ada, and I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes. You must already feel the effects, eh? The medicine will stop them for a time. Just trust me. You have a lot to gain and nothing to lose.
Okay, but this is your last chance. We do this first, and then the Amber.
I'll let Leon know. Hola, Luis here. You guys still around?
Well, I wanted to go home, but Ashley just had to see this castle first.
Perfect, because I have a present I want to give you. Medicine that will help to suppress the progress of your problem.
Where do we go?
Let's see. Come to the courtyard inside of the castle. We can meet up there. Ciao. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we?
What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome you to RE4 Remake Separate Ways Professional S+ Rank Run Chapter 4. Now, this chapter is pretty wild. There's a lot going on in this chapter. I must say that when I sat down to edit this one in particular, I didn't think this chapter was going to be as long as it was, but there's also a lot of cutscenes and like story moments in this chapter in particular. But there are also really tricky combat sections that we're going to have to go through as well. So, but never fear, because you have me, and I'm going to do what I always do. Give you guys as many tips and tricks as I can to help you guys through this shit. But yeah, I'm just reloading all my stuff now. Thankfully, I was able to pick up crossbow ammo at some point. I even had to go back and like verify that this wasn't like a save where I had like died or failed or anything, but you know, I pretty much kicked that thing's ass in the last chapter, so I had a decent amount of ammo with other stuff, and I was able to bring myself back up to like normal ammo by looting the area. Now these guys I just take my time with. It's best if you can shoot them in the face with the shotgun and basically just one-shot them. But if you can't do that, you know, you're on a narrow stairway, so basically as long as you have them in the sights of the reticle, then the gun is going to like knock all of them back. So just keep using the shotgun to knock them back, and then switching to the pistol. I wouldn't recommend wasting any sniper ammo, because we're going to need it for another section coming up. And there I was able to actually get a successful parry there, which I'm proud of, if I must say so myself. I didn't risk going up and grappling to that guy because I didn't want to get bitten by this freaking thing. And here I just decided to use my my crossbow ammunition to kind of hold them back a little bit. And thankfully I was able to finish this thing off with a epic ass kick. And that's pretty much all of the hard enemies. Luis might be fighting another guy down below, which in my case he was. So just take the guy out. He's pretty much focused on Luis, so, you know, he's not that hard to kill. And that's the end of that first section there. and we got a little bit of story stuff coming up, so yeah.
No, no, no! We can't let the medicine be destroyed!
Luis, let it go. Luis! You're serious? Luis, get back here. Don't inhale the smoke. You're trying to kill yourself. Can you do it after you've delivered the amber?
It's all gone. Burnt to nothing.
Why is this so important to you?
There are things I must set right. But that is impossible now. It's all over, and I can't help them anymore.
Pull yourself together, Luis. Make more. You know how, just do it.
Yes, it is possible. The ingredients are all here, in the castle. Yes, I need time, but I can still get you your amber.
All right then, let's go.
Okay, so thankfully we have a bit of a break from the combat here, and they're just going to give us a treasure or two to grab and some crates that we can destroy. So, again, I know this is chapter 4 of 7. I want to emphasize that, you know, if you really want to succeed in this mode, you got to be smart with the weapons that you use, and you got to try to save as much ammo as you can, and also loot the areas whenever you have the opportunity, because there are some crazy fucking parts in this game that will definitely be a lot harder if you don't have ammo. You know, you could play this game pretty much the entire way just like pairing with your knife, but I would not recommend it. You know, I feel like mastering the parry is fun, but like playing the entire game like that would just be like not fun at all. It would be so headache inducing. So up here is a treasure that was pretty much what I was looking up at the whole time as I was running up the stairs. And yeah, we're gonna be going into another cutscene right now, pretty soon.
Oh yeah, I'll unlock the... Huh? Where's the key? Shit! Okay. Won't be my finest effort, but it might just work. Ada, find these ingredients. And just maybe I can make a new batch of medicine. Time's not our friend. You go. Find them, and I will go grab the amber. Wish me luck.
And it's time to hunt these dang ingredients. So thankfully the first one is not that hard at all, as you guys know if you've done this before. And there are a couple guys that we're going to knife here. Super easy. I love it when the game actually gives me the kill and doesn't make me like fight for my life for the kill, you know. But there is a pretty insane part coming up, I would say, during the second ingredient. Yeah, like I said before, this chapter is very cutscene heavy. There's a lot of cutscenes in it, and I'm not complaining necessarily. It's just that I have played the game like the main game, like 4 times. I've played this, like, multiple times. I've seen the cutscenes so many times, and I'm kind of tired of watching them, like, over and over and over again, you know? Especially because of the fact that with, like, the cutscenes with Ada and Leon that were in the main game, like, you know, they didn't really do anything to separate, you know, to make those cutscenes feel any different at all. It was literally just the same scene playing out, and the only thing different about the scene is that when it ends, we don't, you know, Lee ourselves with Leon. They cut to Ada, basically. So basically what I'm trying to say is I didn't mind them the first time, but rewatching the scenes from the game that I've already seen a million times just isn't that exciting after you've beaten this game so many times. But most people aren't crazy like me. They're not recording this for content or trying to make, you know, a movie out of this shit or a cinematic run where you could just watch it all. But yeah, I digress. So we're in this room now. I could have gotten through this room a little bit quicker, but I forgot the puzzle combination. Yeah, I had to do a little transition here because I paused for some reason. And there's not much to pick up here. There's only a couple of crates, and basically there's these crates right here. And we're going to have to shoot these shields. Once again, if you've done this already, you know what this like whole combination is. So it really shouldn't be like that difficult to get this. But if you're having trouble, you can literally just spin this thing and look at the pattern that they want you to shoot here. But yeah, so shoot the 3 shields, and as soon as you do that, we're going to be able to pick up the special ink, and then that's going to trigger the next cutscene.
You can stop right there, Leon. Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting, Ada.
You don't seem surprised. Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
Oh, Leon. You know I don't work in town. Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now, and who knows? Maybe you'll live to meet me again. And then I might get you that greeting you were looking for.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time? See you around, Leon.
Okay, I think I have a little bit more time to talk here. Yes, I do. So, we're about to get into the Indiana Jones, Tomb Raider, Uncharted-esque part of the chapter where the game tries to kill us with a bunch of, you know, elaborate booby traps. But before we go into that room, we're going to do our 4th save right here. So, congrats, you've made it to 4 saves out of 10. You're doing great, okay? You can keep doing this. You can do it, all right? I did it. Many other people have done it. So this part is not hard at all. I think this part is really, really chill. if there's one thing I can say about Chapter 4, is it's like, for every really, really intense part of Chapter 4, they do give you a few easier sections where you can kind of just, like, relax and not have to stress out as much. It's more just like, okay, now we got to get through this shit fast, basically, you know? But I believe I'm at about, like, I'm almost at, like, an hour here in my game time, so... I think if you get here to this point in the game and you're at an hour, you should be fine. You're going to be cutting it very, very close like me, but you should be fine. So, yeah, this thing is going to start trying to kill us, but we're just going to get on out of here by shooting these things. Don't miss like me and waste all of your ammo. I mean, I already have like 61 bullets, so I'm chilling with handgun ammo. So... yeah, shoot those things, whatever those those are, like the seahorses or whatever. And that's pretty much the end of that part. This next part coming up, man, I think is probably the worst part in the chapter, in the entire chapter. It really, really is annoying. We're gonna have to deal with a lot of those, like, armor guys, those armor tentacle-head dudes, and, yeah... making sure that you have enough submachine gun ammo so that you can, you know, take them down and then remove that armor is like one of the most important things about getting through this chapter. So as soon as you grab the silver bottle, they're going to trap you and, you know, try to ambush you. But if you just run forward and, you know, shoot them with the submachine gun until they're both down, you can literally knock both of their armor off, like, instantaneously with like zero effort. Then chuck the flash grenade to take these first two guys out, and yeah, that's the easy encounter. The next part is the hard part. So we're gonna, you know, put the silver bottle here, and then just progress through this area, making sure we're picking everything up. Shotgun ammo is also really, really important. The shotgun, I think, really, really sucks in separate ways, sadly, but, you know, I was still able to use it to fucking kick some ass on multiple occasions. So, yeah, I think I actually sold the shotgun at a certain point in the run. I think maybe in, like, the next couple of parts, I might have, like, sold it at a certain point in time. Because, like I said, there are two bosses in this game that I use the rocket launcher for. And one of them is in Chapter 5, and it's, you guys know what boss it is. If you've been there before, you know exactly what boss I'm referring to. So, yeah, this room right here sucks. It's the worst room in the game. I actually am finally, as you guys can see, starting to sort of semi-get the auto-sort ability, but I'm not, like, using it to, like, its full potential. I mean, my inventory is stacked, as you can tell, so... I just decided to sacrifice these 6 handgun bullets for the submachine gun ammo. The submachine gun ammo is really, really going to help you with this part, trust me. So as soon as you grab the gold bottle, these guys are going to fucking come out. You know, you're not going to be able to escape pretty much until you kill all of them. So again, use the submachine gun to, like, paralyze them so that you can then basically kill them. I'm using the shotgun here. I think I do kill, like, one of them or two of them with the shotgun. But here I just decided to chuck a grenade because I wasn't really that lucky with my shots. And I was thankfully able to kill that guy there. And I decided to kill this guy too. At this point, more of them are going to come out. And then these archers are also going to be on your ass. So it's really important to not, like, go past these columns here. Or these pillars. Because... that's where you're, like, the most easily exposed, I would say. Here I managed to somehow get this guy with the shotgun blast. Pretty much every time you step out from the pillar, they're gonna shoot their freaking fire arrows at you. So just keep running around this area here in circles. Your goal is to basically take care of the armor guys. First things first, you gotta obviously get rid of their armor. If you kick one of them, it will knock others back if they're standing near you in the, like, direct, like, when you do the kick. And we just got one more guy to incapacitate here. If I had a flash grenade here, I would be chilling. I could literally just chuck the flash and be done with this, but I decided not to waste my resources. And I'd actually, I mean, I don't even have the resources. Making sure you have herbs is also really, really helpful too. So, at this point, we're just going to use I'm trying to grab the treasure here. We have to use we're going to use the submachine gun to finish them off. And, yeah, so once you kill this last guy, the, like, little barrier that went up will lower, and you'll be able to, you know, get to the archers and take care of the archers. I kept running around here in circles a little bit in excitement because I didn't know if, like, you know, we were done with this part or not. I didn't see the thing like go down yet. So once it goes down, you can easily take care of these guys. You can also try to take care of them while you're dealing with the armor guys, but I just find that dealing with the armor guys is more important because, you know, if you don't, they're going to fuck your shit up really, really quickly, and you can get really, really bad RNG in this game, so remember that. So that's pretty much the end of this section. The next section coming up that we're about to do, I would argue, is like the second worst section in the chapter. But I think this part right here is easily the worst. Every time the game puts you in like a really like tiny area or tiny space, it's like, and they're throwing all these insane enemies at you, that's when you just like feel the most overwhelmed, to be honest. So yeah, we're just, you know, doing this little bottle puzzle here. It's not really a puzzle, but you know, you guys know. So yeah, I actually believe we are coming up on a little bit of dialogue in a sec, but first we're gonna speak to the merchant and trade with him, and yeah, basically sell him all this stuff, repair the knife. We're going to upgrade the power of the shotgun, the power of the TMP, and there's also a case upgrade that we're going for. Don't sell him your stuff like this. I was about to, but I stopped myself like last minute. Was like, you know what? I'm going to inlay these treasures and hold off on selling him this because we're about to go pick up a treasure in a sec that's a red barrel, and we could use it to basically maximize our profit for that.
Okay, Luis, that's 2.
Last one should be in a room accessible from the castle wall. You bring them all to the top of the wall, and I'll have your amber. Oh, and here's some more info I've recovered about that old rock. Sending it now.
Alright, now we're coming up on the maze, which is the second most annoying part in the game. You can also shoot these fish here to use them to like bring your health back if you're in a like fucked situation and you don't want to waste an herb. Here I basically decided to craft an herb to free up some space, but I didn't pick up the fish for some reason because I wasn't thinking clearly. But yeah, the reason why we didn't sell him that treasure is because we're going to be picking up this treasure right here, as I literally just mentioned. But I'm following up on that. We're going to pick up this treasure here, and it's going to be a red barrel, and we'll be able to inlay it with the treasure, and then after that, we're going to buy the case upgrade, so we don't have to worry about sorting through a packed-ass fucking case. It just seems like Ada's, like, case, like, fills up a lot faster in this game than Leon's does, for some reason, you know? But, yeah, inlay the treasure, and we're going to sell this to him. Don't, you know, mess up there. Be patient. And yeah, after we sell him that, we're going to buy first aid spray. Well, actually, we're going to buy the case upgrade first. Then we're going to buy the flash grenade recipe next. And then first aid spray. And then resources so we can craft flashes for the part up ahead with the maze. We're going to also increase the power of the sniper because we need it, and the reload speed. And yeah, when you are ready, it's on basically at that point. So as soon as you step into the maze, you're pretty much committed to this area. We're gonna run up these stairs, and yeah, this is gonna happen. You guys know what's gonna happen. So craft a flash grenade, and basically as soon as the red robe guy here fucking grabs the like moon crest, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the sniper rifle out, and immediately just start unloading onto him, basically, with the sniper rifle. You don't have to worry about the enemies getting up here to the top of the stairs for a decent amount of time. There is a guy that's going to attack us, like, from our left side, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to, shoot him as many times as we can, and then he's going to go to this position automatically, as his, like, second position. So, take care of this guy, and once he's taken care of, make sure you take the submachine gun out, and we're just going to unload on him through the bars, basically. And he's going to actually stay here for a little bit, so we're going to keep shooting him, basically, with the sniper rifle. Getting through this part is just all about knowing where this, like, guy goes, and, like, what his patterns are. If you're lucky enough, you can kill him, like, literally, like, right here, like, at this point, when you get here, if you get enough shots on him. But I wasn't that lucky, so I had to just run with it and just keep going, basically. I think I spent, let me see, how much time did I spend here in this place? I spent, like, 2 or 3 minutes, almost, in this one area alone. You can also grapple up here and melee him. Make sure you have a weapon equipped. If I had the flash grenade or like the crossbow equipped, I could have used it. Here you could also shoot him if you have a clear shot. But this guy came up the stairs and attacked me to my right, so I had to basically try to, find another advantage on him, get another advantage on him. Man, I'm struggling to talk. I'm sorry, you guys. Not sorry, though. So here we're going to grab the shotgun, and this is pretty much the end of this guy. So make sure you grab the Blue Moonstone, and now we can finally grab the treasure, do the little side quest, which is basically the blue medallions, and get out of this area. So you can chuck the flash grenade, kill most of them. I was lucky enough to kill all of the tentacle guys, and yeah, it was basically just this guy left, and then that was it after that. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of this section. So make sure you grab this treasure here in the back, and we're also, like I said, we're going to shoot the blue medallions, so just go where I go and you'll find them, or you can look at the map if you're lost. So the first one is up here in the corner. There's another one over here in the back, like where like these like dog cages are, and there it is. I don't know where. There's another one over here, and I think there's also a flash grenade we're gonna pick up here on the stairs. And I did get a little lost here and had a little trouble figuring out where they are. If you don't know where they are by memory and you have to look at the map, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We're still doing okay with our time. Okay enough to pass it still. So make sure you shoot that one, and then the fifth one is going to be up here, where we grappled up and basically kicked that red robe guy earlier. So again, don't miss, and once you shoot the medallions, you're basically good to get out of this place. So yeah, that's the end of that section. The rest of the chapter is pretty dang easy. There's not a lot going on, but I'll talk through it as I usually do. God, leave me alone, please. I'm just kidding. So there's also a sapphire here, and yeah, we got some more dialogue and scenes coming up.
That sound. That's right. I still have some unfinished business to take care of.
So, what's become of the Amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Yeah?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Okay, so here I jumped down by accident and realized that I didn't have to jump down. I actually had to go down this way. There are a couple enemies here left in the chapter, but they're not hard at all to deal with. I think there's like 2 or 3 guys that you have to kill. But, you know, just make sure you're healed up and you're using your knife and stuff if they grab you. I mean, duh. Basic common sense. This is when those fishes are really going to come in handy if you're low on health and you don't have as many herbs. Thankfully, I did pretty well with that maze section, I would say, in this successful run. So, yeah, there's some money there. This guy's here. I tried pressing the circle button to evade him there, but I got some unlucky RNG for some reason. Because he was like winding up to do one of those attacks, and I thought that was what he was going to do, but he didn't, and it just was like, ugh, man, this game sometimes is really, really irritating. So just unload on him with the pistol once you get to a safe distance, and yeah, there's one more guy at the bottom of the stairs, I believe, when you jump down, and there are some treasures, too, obviously, that we're picking up. Yeah, there's one of these guys. This is an example here of how to do a successful evade when the game lets you evade. So, it didn't let me earlier. I think because I was just in a really, really tight space, and I don't know, maybe the game wouldn't have been able to, like, register it for some reason. But, yeah, like I said, this is the last guy in the entire chapter that you have to deal with. So, at this point, you have taken out all of the enemies. Congrats. There's a treasure here. Make sure you grab it. Yeah, some pesetas. And there's really not much for me to say with the rest of this, but I'm going to still talk through it anyway because it's just like a minute or so. Make sure you pull this lever. Destroy this crate. There's a treasure down here. I missed out on that submachine gun ammo for some reason. Sometimes when you're just trying to get through this shit quick, you're not really thinking about like how much like stuff you're actually missing out on. You miss out on stuff a lot easier, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So once you grab that treasure, we can grapple up here, and this is the last rooftop section, and then we got the little like combination puzzle, which I already know the combination by heart, so once we put the combination in, that's pretty much the end of the chapter, and we're going to do save number 5 at the end of the chapter, during the, like, chapter end screen. So, this is the last room. Like I said, I already know what the combo is. Just put in what I put in, you'll get it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I will see you all on Chapter 5. Laters.
Got everything you need.
Good. And I got exactly what you want. Oh, that's not good. The parasite is reacting to the amber.
So that's the amber. That looks like something Wesker would want.
This will knock out the parasite. But only for a time. You ready? A tu salud. Just remember, it's not a cure. We still need to find a way to get that thing out of you.
It's coming.
I don't understand. It should be working by now.
Take the ember and go. Once the parasite is sedated, you can give me back that damn stone.
I can't leave you here. Not like this.
Spare me. I'll be fine. You got another promise to keep.
All right. But you come find me as soon as you're done here.